captain is Dean Woodman. Number 6 is Dean Woodman. Number 6 is Henry Hawkins. Familiar face, QPR's number 7, former Cardiff City man Albert Adoma. 8 is Harry Murphy. 9, Nathan Jetch. 10, Rafferty Pedder. And number 11, Joseph Jose. Now, moments away from kickoff here, City's under 21s looking for their first victory of 2024. It was a 0-0 draw in their most recent home match. That was against Watford on the 8th of January. And their last fixture was an away defeat to Bournemouth, a topsy-turvy 3-2 finish in favour of the home team on that occasion. So City looking to finish the month strongly with a victory here. Delighted to say I'm joined by Thomas Hopkins. Tom, is that part of the season now where these academy sides seem to change their complexion a little bit? Players go out on loan, under-18s players come in, so it makes it even more interesting when you look at the progression of different players.
Yeah, it certainly does. I think that, you know, City have been trying to pick up on recent form in the last couple of weeks and have come close a lot of times to getting a couple of wins. You know, a draw I think last time out was maybe fair, but definitely had the chances to win it at home in that 0-0 draw a couple of weeks ago.
And a few players here obviously who have had first team involvement recently. Joel Colwill, Zav Benjamin in the FA Cup game at Hillsborough, Cam Antwi too, and Raheem Conte was named on the bench at Plymouth in our last first team game. So lots of quality to keep an eye on this afternoon. Zav Benjamin on the ball with his centre-back partner Freddie Cook wearing number 6. Ball out looking for Conte. Will Spears, nice turn from the right back. Infield now needs an option, finds it in Kavanagh. Cook. Will Spears, number 2, one of those who's made the step up to under 21s level. Like his left back on the other side, Louis Giles. That's a nice ball to release Spears. Space in front of him. Ball into the box, just evades the run of Conte at the back post.
Well, very nice build up there, I think, Connor. As you can see here, hopefully on the replay. Yeah, he's found Spears very well through on the right. Just a tad overhit, but the ball's gone in the right area. Good early chance for City.
Finn Johnson pressing the goalkeeper, Matteo Salomon, QPR. That's a good ball Zav Benjamin should be able to deal with. Johnson coming back from an offside position will run through the team once again very quickly. Goal for the Bluebirds, number 1, Jake Dennis. Number 2, Will Spears. Number 3, Louis Giles. Number 4 is Joel Colwill. 5 and captain, Xavier Benjamin. Centre half with him, number 6, Freddie Cook. Number 7 is Kian Ashford. Number 8, Ryan Kavanagh. Number 9, Finlay Johnson. Number 10 is Cam Antwi. And number 11, Raheem Conte. Good header away there by Giles. Ashford wins it back and has space. Gets the ball under his control and looks for Johnson. Good hold up that from Finn. Needs an option himself now. Almost finds Cam Antwi, who's just asking for the foul there on Finn Johnson. We saw that, Tom, in the last game against Watford. May not be the biggest striker, Finlay Johnson. He's got a lot of energy and he presses well and he makes those runs in behind too.
Yeah, he's a non-stop runner, isn't he? He puts in a lot of effort for the team, and I think it, you know, on top of that, when he does get the chance, he's a good finisher. as he's shown a couple of times this season.
There's an example of that. Fin straight onto that slightly loose pass, but it's dealt with well by the QPR keeper. Well, this is a QPR side, a very good run of form, undefeated in their fixtures since October, 3rd place in the table. And they have got 3 draws in their last 4, so maybe a chance for City today to end that unbeaten run. There's Colwell trying to feed Antwi. Spears again puts a foot in, wins the throw. Benjamin goes back to Jake Dennis. Helped on towards Giles, but it'll come back towards Freddie Cook. Sends that out for a throw. Ryan Kavanagh with a loose ball, does well to win it back. Can City go on the counter? Not quite. Ashford robbed the possession. QPR's chance to break into the box. It's a good ball from Jose. Still not quite cleared away, and Ashford does well to win the free kick. Some pressure there from QPR, and just a glimpse perhaps of why they've been on such a good run in recent months. Trying to win the ball back up high, but City got out of trouble well.
Yeah, I think that Kavanagh did well to make up for his mistake there, didn't he? And again, it's in a dangerous position where you can quite easily give up a foul right at the edge of the box. But, you know, he does well to just get the ball and relieve that pressure just a tad.
Foul there by Zev Benjamin on Rafferty Pedder, number 10 for QPR. It's a yellow card early doors for the City skipper. Have a look at the replay, not too sure about that. Seemed a run-of-the-mill standard foul.
Yeah,
not sure what warranted a yellow in there.
No, it's not as if he's dived in, is it? It's just maybe a bit too physical for the referee's liking, but again, it's quite early on.
Yeah, set the tone, the referee, perhaps, for this fixture. 8 minutes gone. Has given QPR a free kick in a dangerous area. It's Pedder standing over it, straight into the wall. Here's a Doma. All the way back to Casey Shan. Benjamin involved again, doubles up with Spears to pinch the ball off a Jose and wins a goal kick. Good defending there.
Quite clever from Spears, really. Didn't snatch it, kicking the ball away or trying to find the pass where he didn't need to, just let it run out.
Conte, great touch. Can he keep it in his possession? Not quite. Fired out by Dean Woodman. Finds Spears. Tries to turn but runs out of pitch. Ryan Kavanagh just takes a little bit too long with that, but gets away with it. Retrieves possession, but can't find Antwi. A scramble there in the middle of the pitch, but QPR come away with the ball. Henry Hawkins back to his goalkeeper.
I think that between Kavanagh and Colville, they've been relied on to do a lot of the hard work here, aren't they? A lot of the physical, dirty side of the game. But marshalling well so far. Getting some good pressure, I think, on it.
Yeah, it's two lads in there, Joel and Ryan, who love doing that dirty work, don't they? Real fighters, lots of energy between them. I think that'll show here, and it should, Tom, just free up Cam Antwi for a bit of creativity at the top of that midfield three.
Yeah, just need to hold on to the ball a bit, I think. Break down this pressure.
Here's Adoma, pushes the ball down the line, but out for a throw in it goes. Adoma wriggles away from Conte there, but it's won back by City. The ball almost finds Ashford, instead it falls to Spears, and that's a foul by Jose. Actually played Albert Adoma in the Championship game this weekend. QPR at home to Huddersfield, came off the bench in the very last minute as QPR nicked a draw, 90+5 equaliser, which cost Darren Moore his Huddersfield job. A minute of first team action for Albert into the under-21s today. Here goes Johnson looking for that ball down the line. Johnson, important touch there to release Antwi. That's clear foul. Henry Hawkins, I think the guilty party there. Cam Antwi just nudged the ball past him.
I think I've got to ask if Xavier Benjamin gets the yellow card, is this not also worthy of one? But there we are.
Very good point. Here's Colwell. Looking for Ashford. Finn Johnson in pursuit, as he always will be. Well dealt with by the QPR man, but City retrieve possession. Here's Pedder advancing towards the Bluebirds' goal. Adoma tries the shot. Good hands from Jake Dennis. First shot on target of the game. The City goalkeeper stood up to it well.
Yeah, it's a good stop. I think it's simple enough for Dennis to pull off. It's coming right at him, but you know it's got a bit of bobble on it, that ball, so he's got to make sure he does collect it properly.
Here's Adoma again, slid in, but Colwell goes safety first, out for a corner. There's going to be some test for Louis Giles over at left back, dealing with the experience of Adoma and also Jake Lee, the right back for QPR. Their combination has won them a corner here. And it goes, well held by Dennis again. Conte looking for the break. A little nudge from the defender, but Dennis does well to get the ball away. City advancing well. Here's Ashford in towards Conte. Can he finish off? Oh, great save from Solomon. Really nice move. Quick thinking from Jake Dennis. Released the Bluebirds on the break. And that's one good chance each now. There's Hawkins. Up to Shan at left back. Ball over the top, safely into the arms of Jake Dennis, and City build again. Now here we see it, Tom. Quick thinking and very quick moves from City to drive players up the pitch and find a bit of space on the left.
Well, I mean, just look there, he's completely by himself, isn't he? There's no one marking him. He's caught them off guard, I think, and I think that, you know, if the keeper hadn't been so confident in them running off in line, then Conte would have been putting that one away, I think.
Yeah, bright signs down the right for the Bluebirds. Ashford and Spears showing plenty of pace and energy to get forward so quickly. Here's Conte into throw in. Here's a Jose for QPR. 16 minutes on the clock. And Spears. Giles. Ball over the top. Benjamin out to Cook. It goes Giles, just gets underneath it. Adoma wins the header. Space inside for Raheem Conte if he can be found. Instead, back to Freddie Cook. It goes. Nice give and go. Finn Johnson makes the run down the line. Space inside for him now. Just dispossessed by Dean Woodman. It's Pedder driving at the City goal again. Finds Adoma. Pulls it back, but the QPR man can't get a touch there. It was Saki, but dealt with by City. Clear, Tom, that QPR are looking on that right-hand side, aren't they? Adoma providing the overlap once again. Not the first time we've seen him do that today.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that he's, well, they're utilising a man with, you know, the most experience on the pitch, certainly. And he's been dangerous on that right-hand side, it must be said. Just putting those options in the box for his teammates. Obviously it's up to City just to handle onto that pressure and counter where they're able to, because at the moment, obviously, they're not go anywhere near as much of the possession as they might have liked.
Good feet from Adoma. Sloppy there though from the visitors. A welcome change of possession for City, 20 minutes into this one. Here's Colwell. Nice switch ball looking for Kean Ashford. Nice give and go with Antwi too. Now Spears swings it in towards the back post. Over it goes. Giles is in support. Pulled back, but unfortunately it's pulled back to Samuel Sake. The QPR man, nice thinking over on the left. There's no bodies in support, unfortunately. Spears, another great driving run from him. Looks through for Johnson. Oh, it's a great ball. Just a little bit too much on it. But there again is Finlay Johnson playing on the shoulder, trying to get in behind the last man.
Yeah, and I think Spears has shown great perseverance there, running through with the ball. He's twice been, pulled at the shirt there. He's not gone down or claimed for it. He's seen the space and decided to run it instead.
Offside flag goes up there against Jose. Here's Adoma. Good pressure from Kavanagh, and it's one back. Antwi to Benjamin. Heavy touch there, and Kavanagh just mistimes that one. Unfortunate, because the ball was there to be won from Nathan Jetche. Kavanagh just slid in. Unlucky, really.
Yeah, I don't think he's far off making contact with the ball there, is he? As you say, he's misjudged it, and I think yellow card there probably is a fair result. It's a loose ball, isn't it?
Just breaks there, that heavy touch, and Ryan unlucky. If anything, did well just to pull his leg away at the last moment, knowing he wasn't going to get there.
No, yeah, he reserved it at the last moment, didn't he? He didn't follow through with the challenge once he realised the ball had run.
Here's Kavanagh now. Touch from Conte. No, that's a poor clearance. Gives City a throw in a good area. Casey Shan, I think. Kavanagh looking to find Spears, who's pushed off the ball. Oh, Giles even. Filling in the centre of the pitch. Freddie Cook outside him is Conte. Definitely getting his shirt pulled there. Yep, free kick given.
I do think we've done a good job so far of just frustrating the visitors a bit. A couple of fouls gone in, haven't there?
Yeah, absolutely, and some big lads in this City side, so set pieces are going to be an important part of this game. Short it goes, looking for Ashford, edge of the box. Will he have a shot on goal? He will, off the post. Keane Ashford so close. The follower block too. Swung in towards the back post. Up it goes. Benjamin and Cook both in there. Ashford brings it down. Benjamin back to Keane. Just can't get past Shan. And what an effort that was, and what a goal it would have been, Tom. So close.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he must have had a word but before they had that free kick, because he's clear what he wants to do, isn't he? Just had all the time there. A little bit of pressure, plenty of time to wind up a shot, and so close to going in.
There's the magic that Keane Ashford has, and that's why he's been tied down to a new contract here in South Wales. Very pleased for him. Very exciting young talent. Ball down the line, easily claimed by Jake Dennis. Ryan Kavanagh comes short once again to receive possession. Dispossessed though, here's a Jose. A Doma into the box, a bit too much on that ball for him. Leahy getting up in support. Giles does well, but the cross comes in. Kavanagh just sends it back deep into the QPR half. Charles Johnson wins possession back there, but a foul given for the earlier coming together. Conte and Leahy involved. Sake over the top. Giles sends it back. Good ball out to Jose. Ryan Kavanagh quickly in. And Rafferty Pedder does well, wins the throw. Antwi. Lovely little touch. And a good ball there from Kavanagh. Out to Conte, has to use his head to keep the ball in play, but that's good. It's a throw in. Another good turn and another foul. Cam Antwi once again pulling the strings, and that ball goes into the QPR half. He's the man in possession. 2 or 3 times now he's won good free kicks in dangerous areas. Not sure Kian Ashford will try a shot from here, Tom, but instead it's Conte back towards Giles, Colwell, who's dispossessed. Giles in pursuit now of Nathan Jetch. Woodman down the line to Adoma. And it goes, Kavanagh gets a toe on it. Ashford hassling with Casey Shan. In the end, just concedes a free kick. Adoma looks down the line. Harry Murphy made the run. And out of play it goes, and not be the most flowing game, Tom, but I think Darren Pearce will be quite happy with this opening half an hour. A couple of good chances for City, and against a side in form, that can only be a positive thing.
Yeah, absolutely, Connor. I think that, you know, they've done a very good job of just frustrating them so far. They're a side who are clearly confident with the ball at their feet and happy to press high as well, but you know, taking those chances on the counter, I think we've been quite hard done by. And one save by, you know, Matteo Salomon has done, well, it's made all the difference, I think, to deny Conte earlier.
Here's Adoma again. And the run there was from Leahy. He's collided with Joel Colwell. Ended up in a heap on the deck. Bit of head tennis. Eventually the ball lands at the feet of Benjamin. Doma in space. Once again on QPR's right. Swings the ball in. Does roll for a corner just about. I mentioned it already, but it is down that flank that the visitors seem to be trying to get at the Bluebirds today. Down their right and City's left.
Yeah, again, I think you can always rely on the utility of a player like Albert Adoma. He's got that experience where even if he's maybe not got the pace to beat his man, he can get a cross in well enough that it's going to be a threat.
Plenty of bodies in that 6-yard box around Jake Dennis. It comes in low. Adoma first to it. Dennis with a good punch. And it comes again. This time it's Colwood who gets his head on it. The QPR corner, 35 minutes gone.
Yeah, they're really clustering around the keeper, aren't they? So Dennis needs to use his size to his advantage.
And it goes again. Dennis easily claims that time. Will Spears away again. We've seen this one before already today. Ashford and Conte in pursuit. Will Keane go left or right? He finds Will Spears inside the box. Clip back. Finn Johnson. Oh, it's lovely football. Off the line. What a block. Beautiful one-touch stuff from City in the box. But in the end, it's the QPR defender on the line who just keeps that out. It would have been gorgeous, wouldn't it?
Just a textbook attack, isn't it, on the counter. So quickly done.
Johnson, Conte, Ashford all involved. And plaudits must go to the defender because that is a bit of excellent play. Not the first time the Bluebirds have come close in this game. Keane Ashford struck the post. Conte's chance one-on-one from a very similar situation, and that move on the break. I thought for a second Will Spears had overdone it there, putting the ball back across goal, but in the end turned out to be a good decision. There's Conte, good driving run. City get another corner. Here's a replay of that chance. Again, it comes from Jake Dennis throwing out to his right back. Ashford has options either side, goes back to Spears. It's a lovely disguised ball. And credit, Jake Lee on the line, gets back in behind his goalkeeper, and that is magnificent defending. Corner then for the Bluebirds. Swung in. Kavanagh first to it over on the left hand side. Dispossessed though. Here come QPR. Adoma 1v1 now. Spears for company. Shot on goal. Oh, and just wide. That's close. Rafferty Pedder with the effort. Number 10 just on the edge of the box, trying to guide it into the far corner. After a pretty uneventful 10 minutes, this game's come to life, Tom.
Yeah, certainly. I think that, well, it's been back and forth, isn't it? City playing into their game plan as well as they kind of thing on this counter. It's like so crisp when they've been running up. And again, beginning with the keeper, Jake Dennis, you know, he's so quick to come off his line when he's got that ball in his hands.
Shan down the line to Pedder. Here's Cook. 5 minutes to go until the break, 0-0 here at Leckwith, but plenty of chances for City. Kavanagh, furthest man forward, brings it down. Conte's in space inside of him. Trying again, that ball through to Johnson. It's a nice idea. Pedder snuck out of play, I believe. Yep, throw in to City. Cole gets the ball out of a sea of bodies. Giles. Johnson looking for it, but Woodman puts it out of play. Bit of a size mismatch, that one. Benjamin. Spears needs help. He's dispossessed by a Jose. Benjamin steps in. A little bit awkward there from both sides. Not sure Joseph or Jose knew exactly where he was going. Loose ball, Kavanagh wins it back. Cook with an important touch. Here's Colwell. Tries to play it off Pedder instead. It's a Doma. That's heavy from him too. Antwi into Colwell. Ashford makes the run down the line, but Spears gets the ball short instead. Here is Ashford. Back to Antwi, bit of space for him to pick out Conte on the far side. It's headed away by Leahy. Colwell, that's a nice idea again, looking for Johnson. But once again, just a bit too much on it, on that through ball, and out it goes for a goal kick.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to utilise Johnson well, you know, using that pace that he's got and the engine as well, but it was just slightly overhit the last couple of times they've tried it.
Giles to Conte. Kavanagh. Goes back to Cook. Jake Dennis and Zev Benjamin coming back round in assistance. Spears. Colwell. Back to Kavanagh. Spears pushing up again over the halfway line. Receives possession in a bit of space. Lovely ball over the top from Antwi. Looking for Ashford. He's got the pace to get past Shan. Can he keep the ball though? Not quite. And that's another good ball, this time from QPR. Picks out Adoma. Once again, Giles for company. Does well there, Louis Giles. And sees a corner. The stop back cross coming in from Adoma over on the far side.
Yeah, good from Giles there. You know, he's held him up well enough and just kept his eye on the ball more than anything. Make sure it's not got past him. Slight change of tact, I think, from the visitors now on this corner kick. They've left Jake Dennis be, by the looks of it.
I wonder if we'll see some runners into that 6-yard box. In it comes. Header on from Woodman. Just bounced awkwardly and thankfully for a City perspective fell to a man in blue. Here's Johnson, great hold at play from him. Antwi comes back towards the right hand side to find Ashford. Great ball to Giles. And that, after 45, is the break. No goals to talk about at Leckwith, but some great chances and some good viewing on the half-time highlights. Kean Ashford heavily involved. Raheem Conte and that chance right on the line on the defender. Great block from Jake Lee. City looking to break the deadlock in this one, but at half-time it is Cardiff City under 21s 0. QPR 0.
I've done it for you, yeah.
Welcome back to second half coverage of this under-21 game, 0-0 at the break. The Bluebirds battling with QPR this afternoon and had some really good chances. Darren Pearce's young side in that first half. Kian Ashford struck the upright. Raheem Conte had two golden opportunities, a good save and a great piece of defending to thwart him and keep the scores level at the break. Xavier Benjamin straight into action up against Jose into goal kick. The City side then for you if you're just joining us. In goal, number 1 Jake Dennis, number 2 is Will Spears, number 3 Louis Giles, number 4 Joel Colwell, centre back and captain number 5 Xavier Benjamin, number 6 Freddie Cook, number 7 is Kian Ashford, number 8 Ryan Kavanagh, number 9 Finley Johnson, number 10 Cam Antwi, and number 11 just on the ball there was Raheem Conte. On the bench for City, number 13 backup goalkeeper Joe Thomas, number 12 Kyle Kenneford, number 14 Tanatsu Nayakua, 15 Jay Semenyo, and 16 Morgan Wigley. It's Kavanagh, Giles, Carwell out to Ashford, Spears on the outside trying to make the run. Intercepted by Casey Shan. There's Woodman, Doma, driving in field, Raheem Conte trying to put a foot in, just caught the veteran there. Got to be one of the oldest players to feature in an under-21s clash, Albert Adoma, but it's caused a threat for QPR this afternoon on that right-hand side. Here he is again, up against Giles. That's good defending from Giles, concedes a corner but blocks that cross coming in. And Tom, entertaining first half that we saw, a few chances there. What can the Bluebirds look forward to in this second half, do you think?
Well, frankly, I think that if they just hold on a bit more to how they've been playing and just get that clinical edge that maybe they were missing ever so slightly in that first half. You know, such fine margins, I think, between this score being 0-0 and 2-0 to City, just based on the chances that we've had versus the visitors. Obviously they've had a bit more of the ball, but I think they've created fewer clear-cut chances.
Trying to create one here from this corner. Header puts the ball into the boxes. Jose, a bright spark for QPR wearing their number 11. That's a good ball back in, but easy for Jake Dennis to gather. And throws out to Kian Ashford. Spears. Colwell. Benjamin looks to pick out Giles, does well to keep it in there, Louis Giles. Cook, good ball into Antwi and a nice flick from the midfielder, but he does concede possession. And that gives a chance to Jetche. Doma. Here's Pedder. Pulled across. Colwell clears. Benjamin just a little whack there. I think he was just down on his haunches, but back up now. put across goal by Jake Lee. It falls to Antwi. Ashford outside turns. Freddie Cook. Cook has given away to Adoma. Chance for Pedder. First time. Drags it wide. Should have done better. Hand of apology from Freddie Cook, who's trying to play the right ball through the lines, but Albert Adoma read it. As Rafferty Pedder gets the shot on goal. Makes a good run initially to find the space, but through the legs of Zab Benjamin, and thankfully wide of the target. Colwell with a good header. Here's Spears. Time to bring the ball down. Kavanagh steps into the space, picks up and passes out wide. Contained to Antwi. Kavanagh looks cross field for Ashford. Good ball towards Kian. He takes a heavy touch though. Just a bit scrappy from both teams, but the Bluebirds have possession once again. Ashford driving centrally. Kian Ashford still into the box. Caught there. Referee not interested. Perhaps a heavy touch on it, but looked like Kian took a whack from a defender. Ball over the top looking for Adoma, and that's a high foot on Jake Dennis. Maybe a yellow card for Albert Adoma. Had to compete, I think. Yellow for the former Bluebird. Let's have a look. First of all, that penalty shout on Kian Ashford. Tom, thoughts on this?
Well, my initial thoughts were perhaps not. I think I stand by it.
And Adoma's just mistimed that one. Not sure he's caught Dennis too high. And he's come a long way, the goalkeeper there. Getting a little bit of attention, but he looks like he's going to be able to continue, which is good news. I don't think that was a challenge that Adoma could have pulled out of. Had to compete for the ball, but didn't time it right. Ends up with a yellow card, and City have a free kick.
Yeah, I think Dennis, you obviously made the right decision as well to rush out, compete for it.
Two hands on the back of Cam Antwi there. Goes ignored by the referee. Allows QPR to pick out Samuel Sake and now a Jose over on their left. Giles tries to pinch that from Adoma. Concedes to throw in. Header. Colwell for company. That's cleared by Cook. Straight back in though from QPR. Here's Saki. Murphy. Doma, heavy touch but recovers. Slides the ball through. That one's gone out for a goal kick. Jake Dennis gets that one out from under his feet. Good ball to find the head of Will Spears. Antwi should gather in space here. Does well Cam Antwi, turns and finds Joel Colwell. Kavanagh. Back to Salomon. That's a free kick against Pedder and a substitution here for the visitors. Number 12 coming on is Arkell Jude Boyd. And he'll replace Jake Leahy. And also number 15 on, Micah Anthony. And it's Joseph Jose who is off. So Arkell Jude Boyd slots in at right back. And Micah Anthony over on the left wing. Spears. Ashford. Lovely threaded ball for Colwell. Conte in the back post. Free. And it comes to Raheem Conte. First touch was excellent. The second one just crowded out by a defender. Now QPR can break. Here's Rafferty Pedder. Into the box it goes, cut back, chance, and into the net. QPR break the deadlock. It's Harry Murphy, number 8, with the goal. He's had a quiet afternoon, hardly mentioned his name today. That cut back ball, it's Anthony involved straight away on the left. And for all their good chances in the first half, the Bluebirds are behind.
It's a good build up from the visitors, isn't it? Just passing in and around the area.
Yeah, Doma had one swing at it. Luckily for him, it fell kindly for Harry Murphy to tuck it home. And City are going to have to come from behind to get anything from this game now. Outside of the ball, looking for Johnson, who's going to put the squeeze on Salomon in the QPR goal, forces him out for a throw-in. Kavanagh turns into trouble, but plays it safe to Benjamin. Cook. Inside to Colwell. Given away by Cook, and he's running back from Adoma though. No appeals for a foul. Spears in possession. Finds Antwi. Everyone behind the ball now for QPR. Here's Colwell. Conte wins a throw. Cook in an advanced area for the centre half, taking the ball down the line. Does well there. Should win a good throw in a decent area. Freddie Cook. Break in play here, stoppage. The QPR defender just getting a bit of attention. I think it's Dean Woodman, the captain. Some of those chances from the first half. Raheem Conte forced a good save from Matteo Salomon there. Kean Ashford struck the post. What a goal that would have been. And this lovely football inside the box. And it's excellent defending on the line from Jake Lee. Unfortunately, those chances went begging, and QPR put theirs away. Harry Murphy popping up inside the penalty box. And calmly tucked it home past Jake Dennis. Nothing he could do about that. And with just under half an hour to go, QPR have the lead. Dean Woodman off the pitch currently, just going to stretch out a hamstring. QPR have possession now, back up to a full 11. Freddie Cook has to send this back to his goalkeeper. Jake Dennis does so well. Kavanagh. Touch from Antwi, but Pedder collects for QPR. Out it goes to Micah Anthony, slips inside the box. Good footwork though from the substitute. And a good ball to find Pedder. Freddie Cook turns it away. Danger not clear yet though, as the goal scorer Murphy. Here's Jude Boyd. Zav Benjamin heads away and the flag's up as well. Nice and solid there, City. Bit of pressure from QPR, Tom, but Bluebirds held firm.
Yeah, I think that generally this much so far we have been solid at the back. It's just, the one chance that they've had really where they've had that opportunity to shoot with space inside our area and they've taken it.
Yeah, it's been a game of fine margin so far. City, unfortunately, a goal down. Still time to get back into it though. There's Kavanagh. Giles back to Cook. Jason Menyo warming up for the Bluebirds. Down to our left. Ball goes long, looking for Cook. Colwell, two hands on the back of his man, a bit too obvious there from Joel. Free kick given away. Antwi wins it back as Pedder for close company, as does Kavanagh. Ashford, nice touch with his chest off to Spears. The combination between those two has been really promising for Cardiff City this afternoon. He's still going, Kean Ashford. Gets a foot on that one, and I think the defender just got a touch on the ball. Shouts for a free kick ignored, and it allows the visitors to break. Here's Micah Anthony. On the outside is Casey Shan. Ball into the box. There you go, City again. It's Spears. It's got Ashford with space in the middle. 3v2 now if the Bluebirds can make use of this. Ashford, edge of the box, shoots. Good save from Salomon, and he should gather as well, and does. Well, Spears has taken a whack here and stays down off the pitch, out of picture. QPR just continue. Appeals for an offside, and yeah, the flag is up. 2 men down, 1 for each side. We'll have another halt in play, it looks like. Dean Woodman again, the QPR captain, who was off momentarily, down on the deck, and Spears just got a whack from the goalkeeper, but a good chance this from Kean Ashford, Tom.
Yeah, again, you know, I think probably the best shot, probably the best opportunity was to take the shot there, and he's done a good job again. But Salomon, you know, I think he has been really impressive this afternoon. He's made a good couple of stops where he's needed to, and deservedly, I think, kept a clean sheet so far.
Yeah, had options, but I think the space just kind of disappeared for Kean, so trying to surprise the goalkeeper and take the shot on. It was a good effort, and that's just Will Spears charging in, trying to follow up on the second ball. Thankfully, he's back up, running back round and onto the pitch now, so we are back up to a full complement for each side. Antwi tries the crossfield ball, it falls to Spears. Kavanagh a bit flat-footed there, and then releases a Doma for QPR. Forced wide by Giles, and that's a poor cross. Ashford picks up a bit of space in the middle of the pitch, driving at the QPR defence. Conte holds his run into the box. Raheem Conte looking for Johnson, back post, good ball. Out for a goal kick, but that's good flowing football from the Bluebirds.
Yeah, really positive stuff again. I think Ashford and Colwell between them, you know, they've helped to make that one. It's a really well balanced pass on to Conte on the left here. Johnson, I think, maybe slightly underrun or expected the ball not to go back post, but towards the middle.
Yeah, just off picture there, but Raheem Conte held his run really well. That may just be his last action. We've got 4 changes coming up for City. So then, on come Carl Kenneford, Tanatsa Nyakua, Jay Semenyo, and Morgan Wigley. Departing, Raheem Conte, Cam Antwi, Joel Colwell, and one other, because Jason Menu has slotted in at right back. Will Spears up at right midfield, which means Kean Ashford has been substituted. So Menu goes in at right back. Spears steps forward. Kenneford goes straight into centre of the park. Looks like Louis Giles has stepped in as well, and Morgan Wigley will play on the left. Here's Spears, goes on the outside. That's really good from Will Spears. Needs to pick a pass. Does so, finds Johnson. Bit too much on it for Giles, but he might recover and does. Wigley. Kenneford. Spears again. Needs support. He's pinched off him by Micah Anthony. Zaf Benjamin does really well there. Up against Nathan Jetch. Loose ball to Pedder, which he can't bring down or find a suitable pass. Here's Jetch, cuts inside Cook. Great block from Freddie Cook, still not clear though. Ryan Kavanagh gets back. It was Arkell Jude Boyd who picked up the second ball inside the box. Good defending from Cook and Giles. Good first touch initially from the striker, but Freddie Cook got back in. Made the block, and City just about clear their lines. Comes back with a Doma. Giles looks long for Johnson. It's going to be a substitution here. I wondered why Louis Giles had just popped that ball out of play. It's the QPR captain, Dean Woodman, who can't continue. So coming on for the visitors is Alfie Tuck, wearing number 16. It's twice Woodman's gone down, needed treatment in this game, so no surprise that he's unable to continue. Minutes to go then. City a goal down. Harry Murphy with the only goal so far this afternoon, but there's been chances. The Bluebirds made a raft of changes not long ago. New energy in the forward line. Hopefully to get back into this game. Here's Murphy, the goal scorer. Back to the goalkeeper, Salomon. Heavy touch from Arkle Jude Boyd, but he gets away with it. He's Kavanagh, unfortunate there. Rafferty Pedder gets away with the ball and drives towards the City goal. Goes to his left, Micah Anthony in possession. Pulled across goal, and that will be a corner. Just stepped it up a little bit, QPR, haven't they, in the second half? Driving forward a bit more purposefully and quickly. And so far, they've made the Bluebirds pay by taking the lead as well.
Yeah, they have. Obviously, it's not really fair to say he was against a run of play that they did manage to score, but you know, a bit of an anomaly when City had been so solid at the back up until that point, and have been since the goal as well.
Great kick from Dennis to find Nyakua. He's crowded out though, two bodies closing in on him. Benjamin just shrugs off his man and plays the ball to Freddie Cook. Had a good game today, Zav. Kenneford. Bit too much on that ball from Cook, looking over to the right. Kavanagh had made the run out there. It will be a QPR throw. Adoma. His ball's cut out. Unlucky there. Morgan Wigley read the weight of the pass well, but his touch just goes astray and out of play. Here's Jude Boyd. Johnson. Good touch from him. Clearly pulled back. The referee just prevents that quick free kick to book Harry Murphy.
I think it was quite smart from Murphy, really, because I think any City supporter watching this will notice how quick Morgan Wigley is on the break.
Yeah, he was free with space ahead of him, Morgan Wigley. Oh, nice ball from Kavanagh. Spears picks it up, nutmegs his man, goes down, nothing given. Kavanagh again. Sprays it to the other side, another great ball. Here's Wigley, onside. Wigley into Johnson, chance for a shot, blocked. Out to Giles, back to Johnson. Still no decisions for Cardiff City, and they can't get their shot on goal. Louis Giles up against Adoma, does well to win it back. Semenyo. Kavanagh, two gorgeous balls from him. One to his right, one to his left. Somehow the Bluebirds haven't tested Matteo Salomon. Murphy gets underneath that one, and Pedder helps it on its way. Good turn from Pedder, and he's got space to his left. Anthony on the ball. There's Pedder into the box, Kenneford dives in. Anthony, shot on goal, 2-0. And from one end of the pitch to the other so quickly. And with 10 to go, that might just be the contest for QPR. He's been lively since he's come onto the pitch. credit to Rafferty Pedder. Just stepped away from 2 challenges. And allowed Micah Anthony to put that ball into the far corner and quite probably wrap up this contest. A real shame for City, because they were just starting to put some passes together in the QPR half. Ryan Kavanagh pulling the strings, just unable to get that shot off on goal. And they've been punished for it. QPR 2-0. Johnson. Nice flick from Giles. It falls to Pedder. Edge of the box once again. QPR's number 10. Good block. Semenyo and Benjamin both back in there. And QPR looking for a third. Ball into the box, Dennis, important hand on it. Again, plenty of people underneath that crossbar in the 6-yard box. Alfie Tuck will deliver this set piece. And it goes foul this time, indicated by the referee. Ball over the top from Cook, looking for Wigley. Great touch from Morgan Wigley into the box. Lines up a shot, Wigley. Held by Salomon. Broke nicely for him there, Morgan Wigley. Cut inside onto his right foot, but easy save in the end for the keeper. Here's Kenneford. Spears down the line looking for Semenyo. Nice to pull it back to Johnson, not quite come off there for him. Here you go, QPR on the break, but that ball is overhit into the hands of Jake Dennis. Wigley. Nice touch from Giles. Here's Kenneford and Wigley. This is nice from City. Advancing into the box, Morgan Wigley. Should run for a throw-in, and does. Another chance for the Bluebirds to get on the score sheet here. Not long left. 2-0 down currently, but one goal could change everything going into the final 5. Spears. Kavanagh, look to his left to find Wigley. Another good ball from him, and that's going to be a corner to the Bluebirds. Kavanagh offers himself for the short corner, but Giles will swing this one in with his left foot. Up towards Cook, gets his head on it. Bounces off Alfie Tuck, out for another corner on the other side. This time to be delivered by Jay Semenyo. Giles goes all the way across for the short option. Semenyo into the box, towards the back post. Solomon gathers. Oh, he couldn't grasp it in the end, got a hand on it, but it fell to Nyakua. Unfortunately, couldn't find it on target, and that's the story of the afternoon, Tom.
Yeah, it is. Well, and when it has been on target, I think it's been pretty well saved, isn't it? It's, yeah, just that not quite able to put the ball just the right area.
Semenyo tries his best to keep that in. Unfortunate not to, really. There will be a QPR throw round about the halfway line into the final few minutes of this game. Freddie Cook going to try and let that run for a goal kick. Here's Cook. Semenyo down the line to Spears. Clip the ball across, and it's another corner. Good defending once again from the QPR man. Casey Shan, I think, out there. And credit to the visitors. Tom, you mentioned that the Bluebirds created a few chances and haven't been able to put them away, and credit to QPR. Have taken 2 of their big opportunities in this second half.
Yeah, I think they've just managed to, well, whatever was said at half-time might have been effective, because they've certainly been a lot more clinical this second half than they had before. Despite the fact I think they probably have a bit less of possession.
No, it was a nice option from that corner. Morgan Wigley had just wandered round, avoiding the pack in the middle. Couldn't keep his effort down though. Here's Adoma, effective in the first half, possibly less so in the second, but still running in the final moments of this game. using his experience to try and hold the ball up there. Pinched off it by Giles, who I must say has done well up against his opposite number. It's a good ball looking for Spears. Kavanagh plays the ball down the line, but it's intercepted by Shan. Into the 90 now. We'll have a few minutes, I imagine, at the end of this one. 2 goals and a few substitutes. Dennis to Kavanagh, clips it forward. Spears and Johnson competing. A foul there on Kavanagh. Good turn there from Samuel Saki. Will QPR look for a third, or will Adoma go for the corner? Nope, into the box it goes. That's good defending from Cook. There's Nyakua. And Cook steps forward into space. Nyakua follows him through the middle of the park. Spears on the right. Will Spears has Wigley. It's deflected and gathered just about by Salomon. Another save from him. Had to change direction for that one.
I think maybe you'd get just that stroke of luck against a keeper that's done really well against us this afternoon, but even then he's managed to react in time.
Yeah, it's just that flailing leg of Arkle Jude Boyd. Almost caught his goalkeeper out, but Matteo Salomon, another good save for him. And a free kick here to QPR. They've taken it quickly. Pedder and Anthony combining. The same combination. Created and scored QPR's second goal of the afternoon. Here's Adoma. Good tackle there. Kavanagh has been everywhere this afternoon. Put himself about a bit and flew into that tackle, really well executed. That is the end of the action this afternoon. Disappointment for the Bluebirds. Started that game well, had chances in the first half in particular, but it's QPR who come away with victory. 2 well-taken goals for them. The first from Harry Murphy and the second from Micah Anthony to extend their unbeaten run. It just demonstrates why QPR are on the run that they are. The Bluebirds, meanwhile, battled well. Just unfortunate not to convert their chances. Thank you for joining us on Cardiff City TV. We'll be back for our next home under-21 game. But the final score here is Cardiff City 0, QPR 2.